Oh.
Me.
How are
I'm not your boy.
Alright guys, so
Goodbye, young
basically you missed out on just a few minutes because I realized my desktop audio was not recording. All you guys missed was that we gave this guy the Wet Boys pamphlet. Everything else you guys have not missed.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Oh yes, give me
Actually,
your miraculous cure.
I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Healthy.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Why not?
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
I don't want to.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
He's got bronchitis.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Cheap price, good quality. Come, Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr.
Doctor? Interesting.
How is business?
We're gonna skip a lot of this because it's just meaningless chitter chatter.
Where?
No.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Enough.
I'm not
Skip a lot of this shit, dude.
No,
This
I'm
Not gonna lie, guys, I'm not interested in Apple. Gotta say.
Goodbye.
I want the blood quality better, but
It's
enough.
goodbye for now. Good.
we'll go talk to his kid.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir.
Your father is worried about you, boy.
So my father actually worked. Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
So,
I'm not.
Alright,
I'm
Mr. Pressing.
What? I said.
so
I'm not. I would. I'm,
goodbye, young man.
even my dreams.
It doesn't bother you
soaked
guys that
with
I skipped
glue.
a lot of that conversation. The meaningless stuff is, it can be so trivial, long. A 5-second conversation becomes a 20-minute one.
It's
You're like,
locked, all right.
I don't wanna. Girls, I know I'm like that.
In this world.
So,
I'm not.
would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
Can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities, but I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reed. Or it's this life.
Good.
Alright, let's go
Even
talk
my
to
dreams are soaked with glue.
You again?
Why you... Harry, you... No. Do you... Good.
Go get this quest knocked out real quick. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, we're good. That's a big boy. shit!
You leech! Fuck, he's dead!
Oh my god! You're not even aimed at me! Don't like them. Werewolf. Let me guess. Yep, I gotta go. Stop that. Ooh. A lot of blood. I would use the hatches if they weren't so slow. Barrett Lewis's box.
This could be the box Lewis thought he lost. A love letter from Joe Peterson's wife addressed to Barrett Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
Oh. I'm not gonna give it to the one dude, that's just mean.
Fancy bar.
You never look. I found this box in an abandoned building nearby. I believe it belongs to you.
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is mine. So, you faced those loons that roam around there. Extraordinary.
I suppose I was lucky.
Luck is a commodity round here. Yours.
About this package. It's not just tools and trinkets, is it?
I want to be rude or anything after your kind gesture, but it's none of your business.
Barrett, you had an affair with Joe's wife, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I loved. My first regret is that she stayed with Joe after Harry was born. The second is I never shed a tear when she died.
Did you ever try talking to Joe?
Never. But I suspected he knew everything, even without knowing it. And he decided to make me pay in his own way.
Do you mean you're Harry's father?
No one will ever know for sure. And it's better that way. And I don't believe I'd have been all that bad as a dad.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What?
Despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He
Goodbye for now.
You
See if I can talk to him. Oh, nope.
Goodbye.
Alright. We're gonna skip a lot of the questions, okay?
What?
Boring.
What? Purification by fire has proved useful.
Your lack of
You're mad.
Mars
Joseph.
Vicar
What? I... Good evening.
It's far. As
Done. The Gazette guy has nothing better to say.
What is... It's the...
What is he? Not... What?
It with... He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up.
Goodbye.
Would you like me to revive you?
You're
All right then.
Do you need it?
And if it, how?
I know, guys. I'm skipping so much, but I just can't make myself.
You
Good.
Can't make myself listen to some bad person. Sometimes they just talk too much. Like, yeah, I like the dialogue, but at the same time, I'm like, oh my god, is there so much dialogue? Yeah. I'm weird though. Like, it's a mixture of both. I like it, and yet at the same time, kills me.
Good evening, miss. I'm...
Ah, you're the one.
Very well. The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
The walls of your home will not protect you.
Bastards. Bastards, the lot of you.
Just disease, desertion, and despair.
Good
Alright.
Man. But oh. If.
Sorry.
What do you.
For the last
most.
time that I s-
But.
just
But. Well. Next. Not. Dot. In this, if such viv. Oh, yeah. On what not? On what not? And. What? I'll leave you alone. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Oh. This poem's got denied.
Good. And you don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
When she was younger, my mother was a painter and a poet. She told me many times how poor her artist friends were and how she helped them.
My parents pay for my rent, my food, and my clothes. All I have to give them in return is lies they do not believe.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
Up.
That's sad.
Morbidity can bring its own beauty and grace. Desertion and despair.
Very well.
That's so funny. I keep trying to talk to her and yet I know she's mute. To hide out so we can make some. medication.
You look so pale, my lord. Would you like me to...
by your daily routine.
We're trying to make this a bit better. Let's see. Fatigue. Can't do anything about that one. Fatigue. So one bronchitis, one. Go cure these peoples. Okay. He's got son.
Good.
Sure. Is there only pain and suffering and...
So,
I'm not... Even... Because...
do you need any?
Yes.
Good.
Is there only pain and suffering in
Yeah.
this world?
He's on.
Soon the time will come when you will all be judged for your sins. Even now, he judges.
There he is.
Most of them don't speak English.
Do you?
That would be...
Good.
Oh wait, no, I didn't know.
And do you? I'll leave you alone.
Alright. Now we get to go from the beginning. I don't know why I ran that direction.